Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. This is episode 19. Last time we did the Cobbled Swan case with Nev and was mainly focused on companion adventures, also doing a little bit more on the Hossberg wetlands with those side quests and Tash. And today we're going to do Balara and also have dinner with Tasha's mother. So we've got the Demon's Bargain and Secrets of the Canary that we're doing, and then some main quest stuff as well. So let's go find the missing Veil Jumpers. Use the map to go to the Elven Ruins. So I guess this will be a one-off location similar to the Deep Roads. So I'll need to make that conceded effort to explore the region. Now we'll take Balara, and I am also going to bring Emmerich, I reckon. Let's do that. Actually, I'm going to bring Davrin. I'm going to bring the two elves. We'll go in with Balara and Davrin.
They were here, but it's been a while. Fire's cold. Tracks are mostly gone. So where'd they go?
We won't know if we stand around here. Let's look around.
Right. Probably in the ruins. Their supplies are still here. Still, I don't know. Something feels... Rook? Let's be careful. Very, very careful.
Right.
All right. Being careful. Charred note. Strife told me the Nardus Detharlan was created by Anaris. If that's true, if this used to be his, I just know that there has to be more to find. He wasn't a god, but he was close enough, and there has to be something here. Something he's left behind. The others agree. We'll break camp soon and explore. Let's take a look at this area. Okay. We are actually in a region of the forest that we've been to before then. Because all the chests are open. So there you go. We're all the way up here. That's why I was like, are we in an area that we are not going to be able to come back to, like the Deep Roads? That's what I thought by it saying use the map. However, it seems that we're fine in terms of exploration.
That looks a lot like the Fey tears we saw when Solus was doing his ritual.
But we can walk through these.
Is that safe?
It's the only way across, so I hope so.
We've done plenty of these before, team.
Demons? And sentinels? But I thought we stabilized this area.
The why is a little less important than taking care of this quickly.
Right. Quickly.
Are you okay?
I don't know. You got it.
Clear
get rid of that ability because it's awful. My right hand ability just, it never connects to actually make the detonations. That's the only reason I have that one equipped, is to get the detonations off. So we'll just get rid of that.
We're getting good at this. Okay, the Veil Jumpers definitely came through here. Yanarl, Hamuel, Melora. Oh, pretty recently too. But there's something else. A little older and weirdly familiar. Where do I know that from?
I guess we'll find out after I get rid of this silly little ability. So yeah, the Groundbreaker. I guess I need to keep my distance to actually get the detonation on this one, because I'm trying to slam it down on the enemy and they're just like, you know what? Nah.
Got it. We'll have to cross here. Just, you know, don't look down. It's, well, a long way to the ground. Watch ahead.
Go, go, go! No problem.
End it now!
Finish them off!
Burning anger, okay.
More demons! And there's a big one with them!
I'm up.
Get clear! Something's wrong with that rage demon.
It's more agitated than usual. Take it down and worry about the why after.
Got it. You bet. You gotta move. Bad spot, move.
Melora, nice!
So this enemy can't be weakened then, because that's two weakened things that just did not work.
rage demon. It smelled like tin, like the aftermath of powerful magic.
So what does that mean?
It means we hurry.
A bloodstained note. Through control, we find mindfulness. Through mindfulness, we find purpose. And through purpose, we find purity. Through purity, we find strength. So he says, so I must believe. I will bring strength to our people. What are we doing, some sort of knockoff Sith code here? Alright, Knights of the Old Republic.
Here we go! Done!
Ready for a follow-up. That satchel. That was Melora's. Is Melora's, I mean.
So why would a demon have it? Where's Melora?
I don't know. I wish I did, but I don't. I can't think of any explanation that makes this a good thing.
Then we should hurry.
Yeah. Right.
There's something wrong about this place. The air feels heavy, and I feel wrong. Achy. Almost like I'm about to be sick, but in my mind too. I can't describe it. The others are worse off. They're all resting. Hamuel and I are going to find a way to get help if we can. Veil Jumper Decorative Artifice. Geometric shape that shifts unnervingly when observed closely, as do many things in changing Arlathan. A lesson more would do to remember.
I think we're getting close.
How sure are you?
As sure as I can be. That's all I've got.
You got me too.
Right. Of course. Thanks.
The very chatty and involved Davrin in this quest.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
General.
In stasis.
Well, are you okay?
We have to stop it. Get them down.
Boris Shivan? I can't believe it. It's really you. I'd hoped you might come, but I didn't let myself believe it.
Syrian.
Balara? Are you all right?
Bro, this is Balara's brother,
You're
right?
dead.
No.
Yeah.
No, nothing could be further from the truth.
Whoa.
He delivered me, as he will deliver us all.
He? Who's he? Who are you talking about, Syrian? Who saved you?
I.
Whoa, hello. Anaris. Wow, so Balara's brother, so that was the letter C on his little, through power I break my chains, dark side, dark side, dark side. No. Fuck. So he was thought to be dead, but he's turned.
A little flashy, but nice entrance.
This is the form I use to speak to my disciples. I cannot yet manifest. Soon enough, though, with Syrian's aid. I am Anaris. They call me...
A forgotten one.
Yes, well done. Forgotten, but not gone. The 6th and the 7th roam free, and the way stands clear. And I will guide our people to ascension, as the others have found, as these two will soon find.
The demons. They were the Veil Jumpers.
Damn, dude. shit.
What the two of you did is inexcusable. You're both monsters.
Those are our people, and you just...
I mean, they wouldn't...
Alas, a regrettable possibility, if the ritual is done wrong.
You told me it would give them strength, purity. You never said it could kill them.
I had assumed you could handle such a trifling task, Syrian. Perhaps I chose my herald poorly. If you lack the conviction to see your people ascend...
Why, Syrian? Why do this? Why him?
Because only he offers the truth. And is willing to help our people. That's all I've ever wanted. All we've ever wanted.
No. Not like this. Never like this. Why couldn't you stay a memory?
Come now, Syrian. We will leave your sister to her contemplation. As well as other things.
Damn, dude, what the hell?
We have to get them out.
Good idea, but how?
Working on it.
Having a forgotten one, like, actually appearing, you know?
Right.
Dressed in some very edgy clothing.
Coming at range!
That masked drip.
Time to finish this room!
Ranged! Finish them now!
On it! That did it, Dapper.
No problem.
Sometimes the enemy, like the attack pathing to enemies is like, I just watched my character do a little twirl on the spot to avoid
Okay, I
doing
got
damage there.
I think.
Jesus.
If we break the artifacts on the edges, the energy flow should stop.
You sure?
No, but it's working! One more to go!
More demons incoming.
Hurry! They don't have much longer!
I'm good to go again.
Behind you!
Waiting.
Great work, Dabrin!
That was my kill.
Oh, we did it! These should be the last demons. Hang in there,
Toxic
Yanaro.
yearning. Oh god. Alright.
Burst incoming. Get clear. You bet.
You have to move.
That spot, move! Let's get Hamuel and Yunarl back to camp.
Shouldn't we go after Syrian?
He's gone. Come on, let's signal the others.
Okay.
Ready to signal the others?
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's let them know where we are.
Okay, I'll give them the signal.
Nice to see obviously the same Velasline between the pair of them as well. You can see it under his mask.
Yunarl's still breathing. Same as Hamuel. Because of you. So Syrian's alive. Damn. And working with the Forgotten One? You sure it was him?
I wish I wasn't. But it was him. Or close enough. Raising demons? Killing veil jumpers? How could he... My brother.
Maybe he's being controlled. Blood magic or something?
What about that mask? It started glowing. When Inaris was speaking, I mean.
Bronze? Kind of ugly?
Yes, exactly.
An Evanuris Bond mask. Damn.
We found a few of them around Arlethan, but they were broken, or at least dormant. But with all the raw magic the gods brought back into the world, guessing that's changed things.
The mask would link to one of the gods, or a sufficiently powerful mage. Let you feel whatever they felt, mostly used to control their servants.
So Syrian's being controlled? That isn't him?
Servant, not slave. He can't control your thoughts. You just feel what they feel. For some people, that's enough.
So what should we do now?
We can't let him keep doing this. Not to our people.
We need to stop him. No matter what.
I know, Strife, but I can get through to him. I know I can.
And if you can't?
Right. Let's go.
Alright. Evil brother reveal, but being controlled with one of those masks. The Veil Jumpers were found. Inaris, the Forgotten One, had turned several of them into demons under his control, and Balara's brother Syrian, thought dead, was working alongside him. Though Hamuel and Yunarl were saved in time, the threat posed by Inaris and his pupil is still present. Stopping them in time is critical. So there'll be a continuation of that one soon, in that case. The elven people. Look at that. The Inaris artwork. A letter from Strife. Balara, we reached out to various clans to see what we could discover about Inaris. There are lots of little things, like the tales that every Dalish knows about the Forgotten Ones being cast in the Abyss by Fen'Harel, or their wars with the other gods, but nothing new. Of course, you occasionally hear stories about some damned fools worshipping them. That said, now that Gillenane and Elganan are out showing their true selves, we don't have much room to talk. Not like the good gods are doing much for anyone. Anyways, we'll keep an eye out, but until we find them, be careful. Whatever else Anaris is, he's powerful, and he's got Syrian with him. I don't need to tell you why that's dangerous. Strife. An unsent letter to Syrian. Syrian, when I thought that you died, I dreamt of this moment. Every night I'd go to sleep, and you'd be alive. Then I'd wake up, and you were gone. It hurt. Every day I lost you again. I never thought anything could feel worse than that. But I was wrong. Seeing you alive today, and then finding out that you're working with someone like Anaris, that hurt more, felt worse. You had a choice. You could have come back to us, but you didn't. You chose Anaris over us, and over me. But please remember that, because I will. Balara. Found crumpled on the ground. And Tales of the Forgotten Ones, translated from the original Elven. For then stepped forth noble Anaris, light of Elvenan, and behind him were... Too damaged to read, Balara. They stood tall, rank upon rank, stretching near to the horizon. And Anaris smiled, for despite being... Can't read this word. Moved? Changed? They still carried the blood of his people. So did great Anaris, champion of the people, ride forth as a great noble wave, crashing upon the shores of injustice. And to him we pledge ourselves and our faith, O noblest of nobles, grant us your favor. To him we grant ourselves, that he may use us in his fight for freedom. This is gross. Yes. There's so much of that early Dragon Age Origins codex entries that are really gonna hit so different, you know?
With Weishaupt gone, it'll only embolden the gods to make more trouble in Arlothan.
We already have every veil jumper pulling double duty.
What about new recruits?
They are too green. We'd just be sending them out there to die.
Something that I was a little bit critical of in the beginning, early on, was there did feel like a lack of connectivity in regards to dialogue, and there's a little bit of that still, but what I do really appreciate is there is genuinely a great amount of updates to the character dialogue throughout the course of the game. Like, revisiting areas is clearly something that they've put a lot of effort into. Like, we do have these characters, we come back to the camps and come back to these locations, and they'll talk about particular things, and that's amazing. So I can appreciate that they talk about the updates and things that go on in the world, depending on big story events.
Just gone?
Stuff like this.
Just rubble and fire now.
An archdemon attacked Weishaupt. Can't believe it. This is a war now.
So it feels good that we have characters in the different groups across Northern Thedas here talking about these events that are shaking the world.
Bits and bobs for just the right price.
I do really appreciate that, for sure.
Safe travels.
I will send a team to investigate.
Deepstalker spotted in Arlothan Forest. And Elven Gods and Tevinter Gods. A note in Balara's handwriting. 9 Elven Gods, 7 Tevinter Gods lines up. Because Mithal was murdered before Arlothan's destruction, and Fen'Harel is Fen'Harel. Ah, okay. So this is cool. This is giving you the fact that there was 9 Elven Gods, and if you take out Fen'Harel and take Mithal out, that leaves our 7 Tevinter Gods, which is the 7 archdemons for the 7 blights, for the whole sort of thing that humanity has based their lore upon. And there you go. So this is cool. So we're pretty sure about Elganon. Day, night, the sun, tyranny, lordship, fatherhood, vengeance. He just wants all the words, doesn't he? Lusakan, the Dragon of Night. Gillenane, Hala, Navigation Monsters, is Razakael, the Dragon of Mystery, and that is the archdemon that we have defeated. So the last archdemon is Lusakan. Silas, Fire, the Hearth, Home, is Toth, Dragon of Fire, and June, Craft, Invention, is Earthamil, Dragon of Beauty. And Earthamil, I believe, was the 5th Blight archdemon. We're still arguing about Dirthaman, secrets, Dumart, Dragon of Silence, secrets, silence, makes sense. Falondin, death, Zazikel, Dragon of Chaos, death causes chaos, chaos causes death, and Andril, the hunt, Andral, Dragon of Slaves. Andril and Andral sound alike. Added in Nev's handwriting. If it helps, Dumart likes toads, but did Dirthaman. It's a really interesting to try and relate the, find the common denominator between the dragons or the Tevinter gods and the elven gods to see who's who. That's cool too. Alright, with that quest out of the way, we're now going to go have dinner. So I think we want to go, is this one? Join Tash for dinner. So we'll go here. I think this is just, yeah, okay.
You're late. And you brought a guest.
So it's just us. We're not obviously bringing a companion with us, and it's more of a cutscene, less of a quest. Let's be polite.
I hope I'm not putting you up.
No, this is Tasha's home as much as mine, even if she does not visit very often.
I don't smell the Iskop. We always have Iskop on Tuesdays.
I am not yet finished with my studies. I thought you would help me tonight.
And by help, you mean do it all. You haven't even chopped the melons.
You swing axes all day. Do you lack the strength to chop a few melons? The runes on the tablet are written in the old Kunari tongue, but they are incomplete.
So they never finished it?
No. It is clearly finished, but parts of letters have been hidden somehow, rendering the tablet unreadable.
What if it's got some kind of secret code so that only the right people can read it?
That is unlikely. I have studied the first expedition for decades. I have never seen the writing encoded.
What do you mean, the first expedition?
The Baas teach our people that the Kunari landed on Thedas 300 years ago, in the Steel Age. This is true, but incomplete. Almost 1,000 years earlier, the first expedition came, only to vanish. They were Kunari who predated the Qun itself. That is what I study.
Here, food's ready.
This is not Iskop.
Wasn't feeling like Iskop. We're in Ravane. Might as well eat like it.
I see.
Is that the one part of embracing the Ravane?
The new bookshelves should be here next week. Got him for you with some of the gold from the dragon.
You need not trouble yourself. My studies are clearly of little importance.
Okay. Bye. Thanks for coming.
She used she. You haven't told her yet.
I was going to. Then we got here and she was like that.
Yeah, they're constantly just headbutting with each other. And there's clearly built up resentment on both sides for different reasons. I love that idea. So with the first expedition, and we're talking about the Kunari before the Qun. So 300 years prior, and then 1,000 years before that, I think, is what she said in that sense. So that's, you know, pre-installment of the ages and, you know, that period of chaos, which is really, really great and interesting. Because then you start thinking about the Kunari that have clearly been like blighted and turned into the ogres from Elganon's little darkspawn experiments, being able to be added into the mix with the humans and the dwarves. I was going to, then we got here, and she was like that. It's a bit hard to, like, it's hard enough to come out. It's even more hard when this is the type of parenting that you are experiencing.
You'll do it when you're ready.
Maybe you could tell her?
Well, if that's what you want.
Nah, she'd kill you. I'll tell her. She deserves to know.
This isn't about her. You do what's right for you.
Thanks.
Interesting. Are we having dinner or? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Interesting. There's a weird thing with Tasha's companion quests where they feel a little bit less fleshed out from a gameplay perspective. They're more kind of picking apart Tasha's identity and helping them figure that out. But it's not very gameplay like of the companion quest. We're not going out and doing stuff with Tash. It's more like there's just these brief scenes of talking to Tash about this. I can see that can be a little bit of a pain point because it makes it so the story is ultimately with Tash just all about that instead of having multiple things going on. It's only hard focusing on this. It feels a little strange because we'll go and do a Balara companion quest and we go and do this, extensive thing, and we'll go and do companion quests with Nev, and it will be like this full detective thing, and we're talking to multiple characters, and there's gameplay involved. And then at the moment, Tasha's have just been, we're going to go here and talk, and then we're going to go here and talk with your mom, and I'm wondering if there's going to be some companion quest line there that's has some more gameplay to it. I guess it's unique in the sense that it's like not all of the companions' issues are gameplay and combat focused, right? Like this is obviously Tasha's specific issue. But yeah, I think some variety would be nice in terms of companion quests. Because I guess I gear up for a mission, or I gear up for like thinking about that we're going to go out and have like a full quest, but it's just one scene. So we've got script for Shathan. So Tash is putting together a script of how to tell their mother how they're feeling and what they're feeling and who they are. I've been talking to people from Tevinter. Bad. A trans woman talked to me about gender. She's a mage. Worse. You know how we're not really in the Qun, but also not really Ravani? I'm that, but for gender, weak. Hey, this might make you angry. She'll argue. I've been talking to people, do not say Tevinter, about gender stuff. Do you know what being non-binary is? I've been thinking, maybe if it's okay. No, Mevara said it's not like a question or like I'm asking permission. I am crossed out, identify as non-binary. It means I don't feel like weak, uncertain. I'm non-binary. It means I'm not a man or a woman. I use they instead of she now. Short, clear, should work. You can tell that she's struggling to... You can tell that they are struggling to approach it. And this is like, just be short, direct, to be like, this is how things are. I'm sure that's going to go well. It probably won't. It does sadly reduce Tash to this and only this. And this is why I guess there's so much discourse about it, because Tash is a dragon hunter and explaining the frustration of being like, I'm a dragon hunter, damn it.
That face.
But we're also not particularly seeing any dragon hunting. I think that if there was more focus on Tash doing other things as well, it would probably be easier. But yeah.
You're running what happened at Weishaupt through your head, aren't you?
I was so close.
It can't really help to dwell on your mistakes over and over.
I'm not dwelling. I'm analyzing.
Gillenane is a god. Or godlike anyway. We did great. You did great. But analyze away, if you're sure it helps.
if you're sure it helps. Let's see. Emmerich has something for us. So let's do that.
I can't believe you're asking for a favor as though nothing's happened.
What crapped in your bed?
Sorry, didn't know you two were in the middle of...
Excellent. Come in. We could use a second sober voice.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
It's a figure of speech.
What's happening here?
I was wondering when this had happened.
I don't follow.
You two didn't seem to be bonding.
I need one of these little needle things to dig some crap out of my armor. Death Mage won't give me one.
First, a bone threader is an extremely delicate instrument. Second, it's Emmerich, Tash. My name is Emmerich, not Death Mage, not Corpse Guy, not... I won't repeat the rest.
What? You are a Death Mage.
Why are all my attempts to converse with you met with scorn? What have I done to you, Tash?
You talk about corpses too much.
It's a rich topic.
No, corpses are messed up. They used to have people in them. You make them move like they're alive, but they smell wrong and they move wrong, and none of it is okay.
Oh.
Especially the ones with skin still on them.
I love how Rook and Emmerich have the exact same reaction of just stunned silence. It's just like... It is a weird conversation. And, like, unnecessarily abrasive, too. It's like, you guys need to sit down and talk about the issues instead of just yelling it at him. And put some respect on Emmerich's name. There's a bit of a hypocrisy here when it's, I wish to be referred to this way, but then Emmerich's like, hey, can you call me by my name as like a basic level of respect instead of just like labeling me as these titles that I don't like? And Tosh being like, what? But you are this. I wonder if that's intentional, where we're seeing Tosh have a lack of understanding of that. I don't know. But it's just rude and unnecessary. Do you feel this way about me?
Does my necromancy bother you too?
You do more spirit stuff than corpse stuff. Spirits are fine.
I'd no idea necromancy upset you so deeply, Tosh. Quite honestly, I didn't think you feared anything.
I don't. But I could have said it was bugging me. I didn't think you cared what I thought.
Of course I do. We're colleagues on this journey.
Okay. Sorry I called you a liker. Skull liker.
Tosh called Emmerich a skull fucker, which is crazy. Push Emmerich and Tosh to learn about each other's expertise and push Emmerich and Tosh to find new topics of discussion between them. And I don't know. You guys should both be adults. One of you way more adult than the other. Just fucking be good to each other.
You two could still learn things together you'd never find out alone. Emmerich, you clearly find talking about dragons boring.
What? How? Who doesn't like dragons?
Aren't you curious why Tosh likes them as much as you like necromancy?
The question crossed my mind.
And maybe Emmerich could help demystify magic, Tosh.
Maybe he could share a little, so I know how to deal with walking corpses next time I'm in an old ruin.
I'd be happy to.
Thought you might be.
Weird conversation. Alright. Good talk, everyone. In that case, we're now going to check in with Davra.
Something wrong?
Got a message. Place called the Cauldron was attacked.
That's some sort of Grey Warden tavern.
It's a secret Warden readout. No idea what goes on there.
Why are you involved?
Because whatever attacked it sounds like the Gloom Howler.
Nice.
Then let's get rid of it.
Had the same thought. What's left of the Wardens are still licking their wounds. So we handle this alone. Just go to the Cauldron and get the Griffins back. You have to promise to behave, boy. Listen to every word I say, stay out of trouble, don't do anything dumb, and don't eat any.
I think we get the point. What happened to he'll learn by doing? Sink or swim?
Yeah? But what if he sinks? I'm supposed to be the bodyguard. Keep that feathery butt safe.
He's up for this, aren't you, Hassan?
I suppose.
Maybe that Turlan idea, that unity between Warden and Griffin starts by having faith in each other.
Maybe. I suppose you were born for this sort of fight, boy. All talons and temper.
And a sharp tongue to remind you of it.
As long as he backs it up.
I'm excited for this. We gotta rescue these griffins. It's been too long already. The Cauldron. Okay, so we have Lucanus and Davrin in their main mission focus. So Bloodbath and the Cauldron. We'll do Treviso first. I really want to do this, but we'll push it. We'll push it a little bit because I really, really want to do it. Okay. So return to Treviso. And there's new quests available in this area. There's new quests available in Arlethan, Docktown, as well. And the Necropolis. That'll be what we look at next time. To Treviso. Of course, Lucanus is necessary for this one. And I'm going to bring Emmerich as well.
Field hospital. How is it doing?
They need more bandages, blankets, and herbs for poultices.
I will lean on the merchant princes to loosen their purse strings. Rook, you must find Chance.
What happened?
He was here earlier, deathly ill, saying he had to see the market master.
The market is filled with the sick and injured. If Chance is blighted or about to become a darkspawn, we will find what has become of him.
Come on, we have to find Chance before he gets to the market.
Okay, Chance Candide. Get to the marketplace.
Almost there.
How many crow houses are there, Lucanus?
A few dozen. Only 5 I'd recommend.
You've all such a fierce reputation outside Antiva.
Doing a job is different from doing it well. My grandmother knew what that took.
Damn. Hello.
Look there. Someone's killed a horde of Untan.
Those marks. A crow cut them down.
Chance?
It could be.
He was gonna see the market master. Let's find her.
I gotta say, this is pretty fucking grim. Is this person alive or dead? They don't look like... Oh, no, they're blinking. They're alive. I'm like, is that just a person that's just died there? They've just been left there? But no.
My people's gods finally return and they are blighted. Somewhere, the Maker laughs.
Yeah, he's laughing. In my head when I meditate.
The market is a field hospital now. Good to see the sick and injured are being treated. Excuse me, did a crow named Chance come by recently?
He saved us, is what he did. The Antam were planning a raid to steal our supplies for the injured. We heard them right outside the gates. Chance dealt with the brutes before they even set foot into the market. And he left you a note.
Okay. Dear friends, my time is running out. I do not wish to harm my city or her people. The Drowned District has already fallen to the blight and seems a fitting place to wait. Show me no mercy. I may no longer be myself when anyone finds me.
Chance is blighted. He asked us to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. He's waiting for us in the Drowned District.
And Lucana says nothing?
Have we numbers on people lost?
Surprisingly few. Many injuries, though. She had that hateful icy cold.
We were lucky to drive it off. I hate needing luck.
God. Blighted Treviso is just a constant reminder of failure, dude. Just in such a massive way. It's just like, yeah, just remember that you completely destroyed this place. It is such a depressing sight. I'm sure it's obviously not going to be the biggest choice we make in this game, but it's definitely like the massive early game choice that has
We're close to where Chance is
a big reminder.
Targets ahead.
There we go.
Fantastic rope. Take the last blow. We've a fight ahead. Into the fray. Upon. Stay in cover. Watch behind you. They're firing at us. End it now. Well fought, Rook. Behind you! Finish them all! Look out behind you! You have them, Lucanus!
Yeah.
That dog's born. That's Chance.
Move! On the job. The Thunder struck a blow. Move quickly.
Damn, dude. One piece of humanity left.
So we'll not forget you, Chance Candide.
Let's let Teir and Viargo know what happened here.
Dew of the Dales. Like it says on the label, spirits for the spirited, an elven elevation of the brewing arts, sold only in Antiva, a guarantee that changes only slightly in other markets.
A handful of Antam have left the city.
Only a handful?
I heard they feared the blight in the canals.
Opportunists fleeing their easy perch. They should fear that damned butcher instead.
We found Chance. He saved the market from Antam before Blight took him over.
Thank you for giving him a kinder end.
His name will be on the memorial we are building for all the lost.
Please, visit later if you wish to see it.
Lucanus with our lowest bond. But we're getting there. The bond's going up. He's a level 4. I think that's what kind of happens when you end up with a character that is removed from the party for quite a decent amount of time. They almost cease to exist. A crow and a gentleman. Now we'll go over on the map and we'll do Lucanus's quest.
Another question about the crows, Lucanus.
Go ahead.
Do you have any say in your targets?
You want to know if my victims deserved it?
Forgive me. I shouldn't have asked.
Everyone wonders. I've never killed an innocent by my count. I cannot say if yours would agree.
That's an interesting line to end on.
I have a route to the Chantry. Let me know when you're ready.
The Chantry. And we'll keep Emmerich. Vengeance time.
How much did you pay your informant again?
Enough to be certain. Zara's here. She owes me a debt of blood and misery, paid in full.
Okay. I just crush this to get that other chest, or I gotta wait? I'll crush this one instead.
There you are. What took you so long? Did you stop for coffee again? Ilario? What are you doing here?
I'm coming with you, cousin. No arguments.
This is my job.
This is crow business.
How did you even know we'd be here?
Ah, Rook. Come to see how we're faring? Treviso will blossom again. You must let me show you the progress we've made.
Why does this guy sound a little bit evil now? Or is that just how the crows sound?
Lucanus told you not to come.
This isn't your type of job, cousin. There's no one you can charm into dropping their guard. Only fanatics. All you can do is get yourself killed.
You think I'm not good enough?
Are you?
Fine. Have it your way, cousin. You know best.
Let's go, Rook. Zara is waiting.
Okay. He's not coming with. He's just gonna stand here and be like, I can do it.
Don't keep Zara waiting.
I don't need no ladders. The Writ of Antivan Will, a reproduction of the contract drafted by Harris, Grande Editante. A document that brokered the bond between King and Crow, securing the nation of Antiva against the reach of an empire. Just going in through the front door, huh? This doesn't feel very assassin-like. Where you want to go in through the roof, get like a vantage point. Look at this visual though. So we got the Venatori just standing there. In a gorgeous little location. The sun's hitting. I feel like we could do better than this.
They are hiding in the chantry.
We'll be stealthy, guys. Look, they won't even know that we're here. Stealthy crows. Never mind, they found us.
Venatori, make an offering of their blood to Lord Luthicam and Lady Raphael.
Masterfully done, bro.
I know.
Take them down! Get out of there! Look right!
Oh, I get death blowed, honey. See ya.
Ready, Rook. End them! Quickly!
That's the last of them.
No, that was Portia, Zara's favorite dreamer and soothsayer. She used to come to the ossuary to read bones. If she's here, so is Zara.
One target down, another to go.
Where does this go?
Another dark hole.
Nice. Secret tunnels underneath the chantry.
Zara will not escape me.
We'll finish the job.
Sarcophagi.
Smite the heretic!
We cannot stop now.
For being such stealthy little assassins here, just sprinting through all of them.
I will bring Lady Zara your beating hearts as a gift.
Damn, okay. We get like multiple named enemies before we get through to Zara. No, our wills do not falter, I'll tell you that much.
Now's your chance.
We'll meet the same fate.
A fine Rook.
I know.
Your strength becomes mine. Well done. Excellent work, Connor.
Faustus. He'd follow Zara around the prison like a sycophantic shadow. We're close. He won't be far from her side.
Wow.
Kill the ungodly.
Heal the dead.
You it foretold.
Take this shot. More.
What happened? Emmerich and... Did Emmerich...
We are failing our master.
I did both of their abilities, and I didn't see a detonation take place. Maybe it slipped over to a different ability at the last second or something.
End this.
Giant crow, get it? Because crows. Zara, where are you? Oh, whoa, and whoa! Okay, look at all these named characters.
Let's make this quick.
The bodyguards, we're close. I love opening up with this combo. Look at this bond that they have. You first, I guess. Alright, here we go. This one. This one. Do it together now. Oh, he just died immediately. Never mind. Died before the explosion.
Get out of here.
Speed running Lucanus's bond increasing.
Those were their names, or if Zara just numbered her guards.
Speed running the bond increase on each of these kills is like he's been out of your party for ages, so you need to start getting it. I mean, it's slowly getting up there. Not much, but it's there, I guess. Damn, if only I wasn't too short for this. Yeah, we'll jump out of that window later. Make me waste time by running around.
We're close. I can feel someone using blood magic. A lot of blood magic.
You can sense that?
It makes the back of my eyes hurt.
Of course the abomination can sense that, silly. Wait a minute, how do I get... Oh man, I'm gonna have to do this even later, okay? Can I get up there now? Thank you. I don't want the chest that badly. To watch my blue item tick up to a purple one or my green one tick up to a blue one, but I'll do it. There's a ladder that I'm never going to use ever again. And my normal item went to a green item. Destiny, loot system.
All these poor souls will need proper funeral rites after this.
Emmerich, look at all these bodies for necromancy. Alright. Are you ready? We got the ultimate jar on the health jar, so it's boss fight time.
God. It's terribly uncivilized to drop in on a lady unannounced. Now the evening's ruined.
Is she about to walk out blood naked? Oh my god. Don't break composure now, Rook.
You're gonna pay for everything you've done.
Okay.
Spoken like a true peasant.
Yo. That's a lot of blood magic.
You're mine, Zara.
Bro, what? Dude. I love Lucanus just standing there being like, you're mine, Zara. You're not even at the ready. Look at this blood pool underneath the chantry. Oh, man. And that's a move, too. Look at that. With these weapons. What a set piece, honestly. Gotta love him for that. Incredible.
With my knife through your heart.
Temper, Lucanus.
Zara Runata.
Get back!
This is such an intriguing fight. Fighting in the strawberry jam. Let's go.
Such poor manners interrupting my bath.
Understood.
Wait, what do you mean rude to interrupt your bath? You had people in the, like, hiding underneath the blood. You weren't bathing alone.
Get clear.
That's crazy.
We're under fire. Snipers. My big rat strength.
Hurry up and be staggered already. The hell?
I will demolish it!
Ever shall we do it?
Not a thing!
That's enough of that.
Get clear! End this!
We are crushing them!
You sure about that?
Fight forever!
I guess these ones just don't stagger while they're in blood or something.
We need to close in!
They're attacking from afar!
Sometimes they get staggered in the blood. I guess it's a particular enemy that's just not getting staggered.
Move!
There we go. Just you and me now.
Vermin in my bath chamber. That just won't do.
God, how many times do I try to block that attack and just nothing happens?
On it. I tire of this.
Man, more reinforcements. Alright. I'm gonna stop focusing on the reinforcements.
Look behind you!
This one's helping. I guess the ones that are tied to her with blood magic can't be staggered.
Get clear!
Is it not enough?
Not until you're dead. On the job.
Harness's vengeance.
Not yet.
See ya.
Stay in cover.
Oh, where'd the hell that blood go? Whoa, she's old now.
Connors, why don't we talk? I can tell you much about Venatori. The pet crows.
No, I want her heart quivering on our life.
You want to know who betrayed you, don't you? Who sent you to the ossuary?
Talk.
I
gonna
knew
be-
you were risky.
It's gonna be Ilario.
I
Yeah.
told you this is crow business.
Amato.
No! Mine!
Wow.
Get Ilario out! What? No! Rook, I can't! That's enough!
Ooh, what?
Relent.
Ilario, dude.
What did you do to him? Nothing. I don't know what happened any better than you. You have to get him out of here.
Nah.
Rook, keep him away. From Treviso, from the cross. He is a danger to the family.
He touched the thing on his chest. And it shut Spite out? He was involved and he just killed Zara to cover it up.
You're awake.
Yes.
Of course he is.
I've been trying to figure out what to say to you. And there aren't words enough to apologize. It's never been that bad before.
Holy shit. Yeah, that was rough. We hadn't seen Spite coming out in a while. Seeing it in that instance, so Zara was using like blood magic to stay youthful, I think, and then was like, in that situation, was desperately trying to bargain, was going to give information. Ilario cut that off immediately. As soon as Ilario was there, he's like, how did you find out about it? I'm like, this feels sus. So that was, that immediately felt sus. Yeah, holy shit.
The way you're dealing with Spite, it's not working.
I know. We need to talk about Ilario.
He wants you to stay away from the crows. He thinks you're a danger to your family.
He's not wrong. If I cannot stay in control... He used blood magic to control Spite.
What? How? He's not a mage.
I don't know, but... something's not right.
The night you were captured, did Ilario know you were boarding that ship?
Yes.
Dude, Ilario being the reason why he got put into the ossuary is pretty wild. But why?
I didn't say anything because he's your cousin, but I've always had a bad feeling about Ilario.
For his sake, let's hope you're wrong. Rook, you did not need to come with me on this, but I'm grateful that you did.
Are we good? Or better, at least?
You and I? Yes. But Spite and I, we cannot go on like this. I have to find another way.
All right. We'll get there. Lucanus and the team were victorious. Zara is slain, but something's not right in House de la Mort. The Corvid cloak for Lucanus. Cool. A bond increase, and we got some codex entries. Farewell to a crow. Rook. Many crows have visited the memorial we set up near the diamond. Perhaps this peace between our houses can last, even after we're rid of the Antar. I hear Viago scoffing already. Chance was originally from Orlais, and his people came to pay their respects. They pass on their thanks as well. You ensured Chance did not besmirch the name Candide, and that would have meant everything to him. Take care, Taya. A letter to Lucanus. Cousin, Zara is dead. Perhaps you know that. When that demon took over, I wasn't sure what you might remember afterward, so I know she is dead and our vengeance is taken. You always took Katarina's adages on discipline to heart. Do you remember the night after the Moretti contract? We had so much wine. I barely do myself. Yet you impressed that merchant prince and got us invited to the opera. You were always in control of the situation, of yourself, and now, when the demons spoke, I didn't recognize the man before me. To see you lose control is to see how much was truly taken from you. You need time away to figure yourself out, please, cousin. For the sake of the family, for me, take it, Ilario. I hate that because he's clearly aware of what's happened, has a way to control it, and was able to... Is it a family jealousy thing that he wanted a higher position of power over Lucanus and put him away for that? It seems like it. Lucanus's logbook 3. Sensing the beyond, rememberings from before when one was infinity. Not a small shade, not a sharp hooked claw in a gut. Take me out, let me out, rip. The handwriting abruptly alters. When did this start? I drifted off. It was after I spoke to Harding. He can't have been here long. The candle was out, but not much lower than when I lit it. It may still be evening, or he blew it out and it's been hours. I'll ask Emmerich or Nev for an estimate of time. That's really dangerous. Like that element of Lucanus not even knowing how long he was out for in a situation like that. That is not good at all. But we'll do that. And with that one, we have Davrin's main quest now, so we'll go and see what Davrin wants to do, won't we?
Dweller, an invitation has manifested to the Black Emporium in Docktown.
Yo!
The antiquarian there is stagnant and stubborn, but he offers forgotten treasures for those in need.
What the hell? We got the Black Emporium. Xenon the Antiquarian. So this time he's in Docktown. Always moving around. Are you sure there's no codex entry? You talking about some spoiler at some point? That probably shouldn't be there?
Balara, it seems like your brother Syrian's mixed up with the wrong crowd.
Yeah. I still don't understand.
Well, the Grey Wardens have taught me that no one's beyond redemption.
I hope so.
No one is beyond redemption. Well, we'll see, won't we?
I got a letter from Maevaris. She asked how you were doing after your talk.
Good. Yeah. Tell her I'm good.
She's around if you want to talk more.
Maybe. Yeah.
Very talkative, that one. Lots to talk about. Likes to talk. Likes to respond with and good.
The Wardens may rebuild, but the loss to the Order is incalculable.
Grunts affirmatively. Alright. Shall we go see Xenon? A quick little detour on our way to do a quest for Davron, of course. Let's take Nev because it's Docktown, and we'll bring Emmerich. Now, I don't know if there's dialogue that these guys are going to have, but let's take a look. Okay, so straight here, and he is all the way over here.
Getting used to the schedule? The lecture? It's fine.
A dragon here? I never...
Here it is. The Black Emporium.
Oh, wow. You're able to just walk in those doors. Yeah, I think this is the most accessible our Black Emporium has ever been. That's what it feels like. You just walk in off the street. Oh, wow.
We have company! Urchin! Where is that urchin? Oh, don't tell me I misplaced another one! No matter.
What stuff have we got in here? Also, let's take a look, photo mode wise. Gotta see our deal with our multi-armed, multi-legged, melted into the chair guy. How do you move? You know, where do you just manifest? It's got to be some sort of, I'm going to go here now, and off they go. Reading a book on griffins. What else have we got around here that we can see? Is there going to be any references to anything that I can catch? We've got like an Orlesian chest. We have more of the same assets we've kind of seen a lot of. You have a moldy cheese wheel in a cage. Okay. One of those things. Anything cool? We have magical floating candles. We have a Sith holocron. Okay. What else have we got that's identifiable outside of just assets? Oh, there's a cat. There's a cat here. Okay, Xenon's got a cat. Oh, it's one of these. The little creepy candle delivery guys. Big horn. This one rings a bell. I don't know, that feels familiar, that one actually. Big horn. Got a griffin statue. Got a suit of armor. Got some coins, dude. Can't go wrong with some coins. Have a chess game. What is the chess game? What are the pieces? Very Orlesian style on this side. And then on this side, I don't know about that. Feels kind of... This is like... Oh, we got dragons, we got spires. It's kind of evil-ish, you know? Kind of evil-looking chess piece. Very even. What's under the floorboards? Yeah. Take the photo mode under the floorboards. What do we see? We see through your hollow golden textures. That's what we see. And a lot of mirrors and an Andrastian statue. Another one of those bad boys. Anything back here? Fancy pants instrument. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Pet cat, though. We'll read this. Candlehop message. Other Candlehops? Find. Thank you.
This message. You're connected to the other Candlehop we met.
Oh, and it's responding happily to it. Okay. Something we'll still have to figure out. So, instead of multiple things to buy from, like how I remember Dragon Age 2, and no mirror of changes in here, it's all the way in the lighthouse, we just buy from here. What do we got? So, basically just upgrades to stuff that we already have. Oh, that was more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Should have read that first. Alright, so we've got some expensive upgrades with the weapons we can buy here. Wow, it's very expensive in here. Crazy. They're like, hey, if you have no more things left to upgrade, come here, because holy shit. Well, we're not going to be able to buy much. We can just look around and go, whoa, that's cool. You've got the legendary upgrade materials. You can buy etheric remnants, 4 legendary materials, and a lot of mementos, as well as some appearances and avatars. A shame it's also expensive. There's also a gift for Harding, so we'll do that. Miniature oak tree with a beautiful lattice of roots, ideal for anyone who loves gardening. Pillars of Kalsharok stone, an ancient manuscript. We are the foundations of the great Tig. Kalsharok stands until the last of us falls. Pungent perfume. The closer one is to the grand necropolis, the thicker the perfume grows. Council of Spirits. This book appears to tell the story of a debate held centuries ago between a Tevinter Magister and a spirit speaking through a Ravani seer. A toothed ornament is a gem in a setting constructed from the bronze teeth of a Tezpadam or Deepstalker, a macabre trinket of sharp points that catch on everything. Pillars of Kalsharok blood. We are kin bound by blood, blood shared and blood spilled in the dark. Memory. We are the living memory of our ancestors who dwell within us. We remember and are not alone. And Paragon Matez, the reborn. Matez Salak, born a warrior, was the first to change. After the desolation, he traded his sword for a smith's hammer to become what Kalsharok needed most. Lucky Anvil. Kardek's memory, guide my hammer to inspiration. A stone replica of the anvil of Kardek Ironsinger, Kalsharok's paragon of smithing, placed near forges as a lucky charm. And unseen, we kept Kalsharok's secret. Centuries passed as we watched the world both above and beneath the earth. Those who met us never knew who they met. Nice. So we got some nice little collectibles there. And we can go and give this to Harding and eventually save up and buy some things. But Xenon appears once again for another little encounter, which is great. Now, we've got a couple of quests in Docktown, so I'm at least going to pick them up while I'm here. I'll pick them up. I'll put Nev in the party, however. Oh no, wait, Nev is in the party. What am I saying?
Why the frown? I saw it
over here. Just because I was expecting maybe Emmerich or Nev to... They could comment on the nature of the thing. Like, Emmerich could have some interesting spirit-related dialogue and Nev talking about Docktown stuff, but okay. The nightly song Missing Buskers. Out of tune, musicians, singers, acrobats, and buskers of all varieties are noticeably absent around Docktown. Individuals close to the local entertainers claim they've vanished from their lives entirely, while patrons of the Cobbled Swan in particular are said to be missing their musicians.
Buskers disappearing from Docktown. Why? Something to look into.
Out of tune. Interesting because, yeah, there was like the issue with that quest where it's like, oh, they called in sick, so we had the replacement singer on tonight. So I guess it kind of ties into that.
Ship got in yesterday.
This reminds me of like Dragon Age Origins, where you would read the notice boards and get like those quests for different groups, which is great. The Cobbled Swan is famous, but you won't find the best drinks in the city there. Instead, seek out a bar with no name and barely more than a counter and some tables. Enjoy a beverage and pick up the trail.
Huh. Some kind of fabulous treasure buried in the city.
Oh, that. A local myth. Turns up every few years. Details differ, but the essence remains the same. Though the cell's a little harder than usual.
Oh, this is open now. This is finally open.
Hey there.
A lot of cats.
Salvage scrap metal, exchange it for gold, exchange that for offcuts from the butcher. The cats love me.
Oh my god, it's a fearless forum. It's a whole cat house. We were restricted from entering the cat house for so long. Incredible. Someone stole the fish, gone for more, back soon. I wonder who stole the fish. Thread generosity. Green flame, knock 4. Orange flame, knock twice. Words scrawled on a wicked grace card and attached to a letter. Just up Varric's alley here. Nice cards, aren't they? Imported from Antiva. Got around an Arntam blockade just to greet us. Look at the expression on her face. Now there's a lady who will bring you some luck in the game. Anyone can run a private table. It's these touches that make our friends feel appreciated. It says the threads care. We'll be discreet. So when you drop an invitation to the wrong person and you bring a fucking Venatori to our table, I'm a generous man who can forgive an honest mistake. I'm even giving this lucky card back to you. Just spend that luck wisely, my friend. You've got 1 day to leave the city. Oh, we have a missive, actually. Let me grab that real quick. From the Black Emporium. Dearest Rook, we here at the Black Emporium value your patronage, and it is with a heavy heart that we write to you now to alert you of the miserable behavior of some of your companions. The Morn Watcher refused to lure the wisps of your lighthouse into a contraption of my invention, to be preserved for eternity. I believe he went so far as to sabotage my device. It is now completely useless. The Grey Warden refused to part with the Griffin for what would be, we consider, to be a generous sum, and told me where I could shove my gold. Did you know I had a Magister standing by, ready to miniaturize the creature, and had to send him away? The Magister required a hefty deposit for his time, which I was unable to recoup. And the little redhead was the worst. I'd only begun to suggest she allow me a look at the famed crossbow Bianca, when she pulled out a cheese knife and threatened to pry me from my chair and toss me into the harbor, in a weighted sack. Please speak with them. I should hate to see our business relationships suffer as a result of their uncivil manners. Yours, Xenon. Okay. That's fun. Xenon is unhappy with the way that my companions have responded to his offers. And to that, I say, I back them up, actually. Now it is time for us to proceed with the Hossberg wetlands for the Cauldron.
This might have been what Davron was talking about. The Grey Warden redoubt that was attacked.
I think you're onto something there, mate, because he's standing here waiting.
Yeah, a bad day at the Cauldron.
What could do that?
What have they been hiding inside?
We won't find out standing around here.
Be ready for anything.
Ooh, this is interesting. Are they just staying here now? No, wait. Hang on. Ooh. I didn't change over party members. So, I was expecting it to be one of those things where it's got like the glowy sparkles and then you start quest with your companion. But this is different. Not having Davron in the party means that having Nev and Emmerich here, they're currently still with us. I wonder if that'll change as I progress in? Maybe there'll be the glowing sparkles in a second. Maybe we're working our way up to glowy sparkles.
How goes your search for Aelia, Nev?
She knows how to stay out of sight.
Caution is paramount when hunting down a blood mage.
Aelia's not the first I've dealt with, but she's the nastiest.
In all Minrathous? If I can help.
I'll let you know. Thanks.
Thanks. Okay, well I guess technically we're still in... We're not in the quest yet, so I guess when we get there, it'll be Davron with the glowy sparkle circle. But then I feel like... It's okay. Well, whatever. Whatever.
days.
If they named it the Cauldron, it probably wasn't great on its best day.
I suspect Davron could get us inside. We should bring him here.
There you go. Like, I think Davron could get us inside. We should bring him here. And
We found the
then...
way in. If we drop that, we can make a bridge and get over. Just need to clear out the blight.
Alright, I'm gonna just replace the party member. Because Davron's just stuck outside. It feels so weird. I was, yeah, expecting that Davron would just automatically get put in the party. Alright, you two. Get in here. Alright. Alright, now we want to attack these targets specifically. Big place we have here. Much bigger than I expected. I didn't realize it was just going to be like a seamless entrance into a new area. I thought we were just quest. So, a pleasant surprise. And more grey water and stuff is always good. Lovely. So now we shoot from here. The ballista. It's for an area that we can't open yet. There's a wisp in this spot too. And there's the wisp down there. Never too far. this is interesting. Soothe Torment. Okay. It's a good thing these things are so conveniently located together. Grey Wardens incorporated Wisp-powered technology to get a ladder onto a random piece of scaffolding to get onto a thing. Just such a complex feat of engineering. Team, we want a Wisp-powered ladder so you can climb up onto a rafter and jump over to the other one. Should we just put the ladder on the other rafter, boss? No! That would be so stupid and ridiculously contrived. That's the element of the game that is intensely video gamey instead of immersive natural environment. Natural and immersive environment navigation. It's like, so if you go here and you press this thing, you do that, it unlocks this very convenient pathway for you. And here it is. Don't even get me started on these bad boys. Yeah, that brings down that over this side. It's a pathway I'll never use again.
May the fallen of the Wardens lie peacefully.
Damn. They must have tried to stop the Gloomhowler.
What the hell?
It's an ambush.
No, it's a nug in a cage, Emmerich. It's fine. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a nug in a cage.
That's dealt with. I'd like to know what the Wardens hid down here.
A dumping ground. Looks like every dangerous artifact or weapon the Wardens ever came across.
It seems likely the Gloomhowler is searching for something here.
Wouldn't mind having some of this stuff for myself.
Don't even think about it. If it's also dangerous, the Wardens locked it away. We're not touching anything.
Oh, that's one of those astrology things from Inquisition. Receive shipment from Weishaupt. Take caution, the last person who held this sword was turned inside out. Some incantation you need to say first, and no one can pronounce it. Best to keep this in its crate. And there it is. Well, there's the sword. That's, yeah, one of those little astrolarium blah-blahs. These are fucking books for big hands, aren't they? Jesus Christ. There's a nug with a thing and a big old statue. Where's my Mass Effect reference? Big. Also quite big. A new monster for cataloging the bestiary. Be very careful it's not entirely dead. Oh my god. Oh, and of course you would fucking cover it up. What is that? with all those tentacles? Nobody knows what this is, what it does. It looks like a weapon, but when our wardens captured it, they heard it growling. Our mages theorize it's a shapeshifter. Keep under lock and key. It's open. So that's good. Oh, there's a face on it. That's horrifying. These descriptions. This is a creepy little space, isn't it? Hey, another one of those. Davin. I guess yours isn't so unique a carving after all. Yours and the one that's in Tasha's room. And they got a jail cell. Only a description on some of them, sadly. I want to know what these big books contain.
That did it. Bridge is down. We can get in now. We're in. Welcome to the Cauldron.
I still don't understand what this place is.
Let's find out.
I did an Asan strike all the way back here. Hold on a minute. Did that from such a long distance. Explore the Cauldron and find the Gloom Howler. So you can do this quest without Davrin, it seems, because Rook has the dagger that can do the Asan strike anyway, and there was no start quest with Davrin thing, just the cutscene at the start. I think you'd be out of your mind to do the quest without him, of course, but it's funny that it seems like you can.
325. The signs of these doors are marked by dates.
Ooh.
524 here.
931 on that one.
It's Blight's. The year they ended.
That's not ominous.
Look for a door we can open.
Asan running on ahead. The Warden's signet is an epic ring. Of fire. Oh, hey guys, we found the golden sparkly circle. It is weird you could do this much without Davrin, honestly. Maybe the sparkly circle should have just been at the very entrance. There we go. We'll keep the same duo. Because yeah, Davrin had some good dialogue pre-Cauldron about it.
What sort of skeleton is that ahead?
Seems a little careless.
This can't be.
Oh shit.
It's a griffin.
Oh. Oh. Oh shit. They're all like griffin urns with all bones in them. Alright, our running, well not necessarily theory, but our running thing that we identified was that the Gloomhowler's dialogue was very interesting. The Gloomhowler was like, they belong to me. And it was like, what are you trying to say there? That's interesting. So if we're investigating Gloomhowler at the Cauldron and there's a bunch of griffin stuff here, we'll get some answers. Because the Gloomhowler didn't seem particularly darkspawn, but seemed
more griffin bones.
different.
How did you say they went extinct, Davrin?
Whoa.
They died out fighting the fourth blight.
Then the Wardens hid them here? Why not bury them properly?
I don't know. It's like they were keeping it secret.
Aw, son. Oh, wait. This doesn't seem like this is like properly kept burial grounds because they're just scattered everywhere.
It's a giant tomb. For griffins.
My sad squawking boy. Yeah, I think the Gloomhowler, like the Darkspawn flocked to the Gloomhowler, but it seemed very different from what we've seen of the Darkspawn in this game. We were told to keep track of the Griffin names for a memorial, but there are just too many of them. Nobody wants to be here. It's awful handling these remains. 3 Wardens already walked off the job.
These bones look wrong. Like they're diseased.
Or blighted.
But how?
I don't like this.
Or is this Gloomhowler infiltrating Cauldron, digging up these bones and scattering them and then trying to, like, raise them? With necromancy? Which means Emmerich would be perfect for that. Ah! Whoa, Jesus. Whoa!
The Gloomhowler's around here somewhere.
That was a... Yep, that was a howl, alright.
We need to save those griffins she stole. Hassan, you stay here. No questions. This is too much for you, boy.
And maybe you should have left him back at the lighthouse, because now I'm worried about him. Oh my god. What the hell?
So that's what the Cauldron really is. A giant tomb.
And those other rooms commemorating the ends of blights?
More archdemons. This one would be Zazakel.
This explains the miasma permeating everything here.
The Gloomhowler's in here somewhere. Let's find it.
Oh, it's the classic case of, like, organization keeps remains of their sworn enemy type shit, and that causes issues because they're like, nah, it's fine because it's dead now. They've kept archdemon bones. Wow. And it's also on a giant elevator. Well, this is not what I expected.
Some blight here. Looks fresh.
Then the Howler's close.
Scream all you want. It's no match for steel.
Rise! Secrets long buried will have their day.
Secrets long buried, huh? Okay.
That one, quickly!
We have to destroy the blight boils. That'll stop these ghouls.
Got it.
The cauldron reveals all.
Keep on those blight boils. There's some up top.
Yeah, a bit focused on a ogre right now, Chief. So what are you gonna say? I'm busy applying combo.
Eternal tune, than eternal evil. The wardens must surrender their secrets.
I get up. I get knocked down again. I get knocked down. Alright, let me get rid of this thing. Now that that ogre's gone. Excuse me.
Rook, we need to get to higher ground. Follow me.
I'm here. Running through archdemon bones, that's crazy. Dude, That is wild.
This is going well. Surrounded by friends.
Surrounded by sharp claws. Whoever you are, face me!
Whoa.
What are you?
A ward against the darkness.
You are the darkness. You're a monster.
To those who made me,
Bro.
Where are the other griffins?
I liberated them.
She was created.
What does that mean? What are you going to do with them?
Free them from the tyranny of the Wardens.
Grey Wardens rid the world of horrors like you.
They created the horrors. The bones of griffins abandoned in this cauldron. Proud warriors forgotten.
Who are you?
Their salvation.
Whoa. From the bones, dude.
The blood offers protection.
Archdemon blood? You're blighting them?
Protecting them. The same blood runs through your veins, Warden. Join with us and honor their future.
I die first!
Then this is your tomb.
Hassan. No! Do not get struck. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, Hassan. Oh my god. What the fuck? Dude! This is such a crazy part of the game for me. I've been so interested in this story with the Gloomhowler and the Griffins. Gavrin's acting the shit out of that too. I'll tell you that much.
Anyone have eyes on the Gloomhowler?
Worry about the Darkspawn first, or they'll get a song.
That one's all set.
A song come!
Who's weakened? Because you weakened one of them. Where is it gone? One of these targets? No, apparently you said that it's set. Never mind then, I guess. Fuck him.
Your family is waiting!
He knows a lie when he hears it. Don't let these Darkspawn get the upper hand.
Oh.
Your true mother, son.
What do you mean?
And I'll die before you take it.
Shit.
I made that one ready.
Decided not to combo those abilities together and detonate them again. happening? So it seems that sometimes those abilities, you can activate them both at the same time and it'll be fine. And then there are other times where it's like, no. But it's inconsistent with when it decides to work and not work. And then that's been happening a lot lately too. I'll like go to do an attack, then Rook just kind of spins around them with it. That's annoying. You're interrupting my flow. Alright guys, want to do a cool ability together? Do this. Cool. Now do this.
That one, quickly!
I'll just start doing it one at a time then, because clearly it doesn't work out every time. The only Darkspawn that are left are just the long-range ones, just running between one at a time. Okay. Hello, you weren't even ready. Alright, Gloomhowler, tell me your secrets.
The Gloomhowler's dog.
Okay, never mind.
It's okay. Let it go.
Is letting it escape some deep, complicated monster hunter strategy?
It's called staying alive. Never hunt things you don't understand. The Gloomhowler is more than a monster.
Your quarry, your call.
I got what I needed. The sun stripped a piece of its clothing. Gives me something to go on.
Okay.
Even though I told you to stay put.
He did save you.
He could have been killed.
He cares about you. That's part of your talent, right?
Well, I suppose that was good form, extending your talons. That'll leave a scratch. Yeah, you're getting the hang of things. Let's go, boy. This place is pure evil.
Wild stuff, just casually the bones of an archdemon and the evil that can spawn from that. Wrap up any unfinished business, eh? We have Davrin with skills. Davrin just has stuff. Well, if you want to take a look around this place, we're missing a... I don't think that's in the Cauldron. That's not in the Cauldron. That's fine. Damn. Pretty incredible set piece here. That's gonna be a photo. You don't mind if I just be a little bit of a tourist here and snap this image here. This is incredible stuff that we're seeing here today. Alright, let's get out of here.
Can't say I ever want to see this place again. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Me too.
Archdemon blood's as dangerous as it gets. Grey Wardens keep it locked away for good reason. The stuff is pure evil. But not as evil as using it to blight the only griffins in the world. Now the Gloomhowler held that honor. Hassan's brothers and sisters needed a miracle. And it would be up to Davrin and his flying friend to deliver.
Damn. So the Gloomhowler went here specifically to get the Archdemon blood so they could blight the Griffins to protect them. So they're not in any huge danger until now. After confronting the Gloomhowler at the Cauldron, Davrin was horrified to learn that the monster was there to extract Archdemon blood in a dastardly plan to blight the kidnapped Griffins. The Gloomhowler escaped and remains at large, threatening Hassan's brothers and sisters with unspeakable evil.
I need to get
Wait.
the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Check in with the team and return to the lighthouse for a fighting chance. Okay, Grey Wardens. We've got some updates here. From Davrin's journal, the Cauldron. They weren't kidding about it. I had heard rumors over the years about some secret warden fortress, but I'd also heard rumors that Weishaupt was built on a mountain of gold hoarded by greedy dwarves. Most of these tales start over an ale at the tavern and get wilder by the end of the night. Not this one. The Cauldron has to be the scariest place I've ever been. It was as close to breathing in pure evil as I've ever experienced. Dead griffins, dead archdemons, all the nightmares locked away for hundreds of years, oozing darkness. If I don't survive this, if the worst happens to the Wardens, at least this will serve as proof that the Cauldron is real, and anyone reading this should never think about going there. And it's such an incredible sequence to think about too, because you've got this next to Weishaupt, and they've just been sitting on this, and it's not surprising. I mean, there is an element of it that you're like, whoa, but we got to remember, like, there's the Grey Warden questline about Corypheus in Dragon Age 2 Legacy DLC. That whole thing with the Wardens being like, yeah, we just kind of kept him here, and it's like, what are you doing? So they be doing that a lot. The Grey Warden's got plenty of secrets of their own, that's for sure. Speaking of DLC, with Veilguard being like a complete package that they feel happy with, that they've shipped out, it's kind of wild. It's their first Dragon Age game without DLC. They're like, it's out, and then we're moving on. So I'm a bit worried, because I'm like, that sounds very definitive. But I guess we'll get there. We'll find out. Archdemon Bones. Dumbest thing I ever did was start that stupid fight. Yeah, I had too much ale. Yeah, my mouth gets away from me. And yeah, I shouldn't have punched Pike. How was I supposed to know our commander was in the tavern? Now he's banished us to stand guard in this horrible place. The Cauldron. Today they hold in some Archdemon bones. It was enough to drive me to drink again. Just knowing they're sitting there in the vault. All that darkness and evil still lingering. I can smell it. And there are other things in these vaults that shouldn't be. Odd skeletons. Pike says they look like griffin bones, but I don't want to think about that. The ale can numb only so much. From a letter written by Warden Isaac of the Cauldron Brigade. Yeah, because they'd go crazy hearing the blight in that shit. Griffin Extinction Part 2. I can't get what we saw at the Cauldron out of my mind. A whole room of griffin skeletons. It didn't seem real at first. Griffins have become almost a myth in Warden history. Just something we read about in books. Then 13 of them pop up alive, and now at least 100 dead ones today. When I was looking into how they disappeared all those years ago, I never wondered where they were all buried. But now it's the main question. Why weren't they given proper graves? Why were so many of them being hidden in the same place we hide dead archdemons? The Cauldron is where dangerous secrets are concealed from the world, not griffins. It bothers me that the Gloomhowler is the one bringing this all to light. That's a fantastic codex entry. The Gloomhowler Part 2. It's a whole new class of monster, smarter than anything else I've hunted before, and it knows things it shouldn't, it controls Darkspawn, now it's laid a trap for us at the Cauldron. The fact that it found the Cauldron is bad enough, it must be going after Grey Wardens for information, which explains how it knows so much. I can't imagine what that's like, enduring torture at the hands of such a nightmarish fiend. Nothing in any of the bestiaries I've read comes close to describing this thing. My only lead is the scrap of cloth Hassan tore in the fight at the Cauldron. Maybe that'll give us something to go on. I have to fight this monster, and the Griffins' lives depend on it. Well, it refers to Hassan as its mother. And it has such an understanding of what's going on here that I feel like it's either blighted, corrupted warden with a deep regret out of what's happened to wardens, griffins, or it's just, I don't know. So I guess we'll find out. But that is where we're going to bring this episode of Dragon Age Veilguard to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today for some really great companion quest lines. This Cauldron one was a shining example of what I like to do with my teammates. Very, very well done. We will return to the lighthouse and check in with the team next time. I will see you then.